live from the venerable grounds of Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. It's Major League Baseball on a Friday night. It's the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Ranger Suarez. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
And we're underway from Fenway.
There we go.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And that one hammered.
That bounced over the wall.
Takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no-doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
Ball, slow.
Runner at second, nobody out. And another ball. In the air to left center, Durant on the move, but it's off his glove. Now second and third, and nobody out.
As an outfielder, it can be easy to take it for granted that you're just going to catch that routine fly ball because you do it over and over again. You feel like you could do it in your sleep, but it doesn't take a whole lot to screw it up. Right there, I think he was looking ahead to making a strong throw back in with the runner tagging and just didn't look it in all the way.
Ahmed Rosario, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Chop to third. Durbin slings to first, and that is a big first out.
Batting fourth, center fielder Cody Bellinger.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Man at second. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 2 away now. Let's take a look at our lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
In today's game, hitting with power is essential, Boog. With pitchers throwing 95 and above, stringing hits together is hard to do. So home runs and extra base hits are crucial, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Jason Dominguez up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Now, power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Slow ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. Man on second, 2 down. Right side. Siegler tosses to first. That ends the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. On to the bottom of the first. Yankees won, and the Red Sox coming up. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back here in Boston, and starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Cam Schlittler. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Nope, that's high.
Gets down, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now the number 2 hitter, Cedar Rafaela. Fought off foul. Yoshida aboard here at first with nobody out. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Man at first, 1 away. Fastball is outside.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat. The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, he got away with a mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
In the dirt. Now a throw to first, but back easily. And a payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take it, baby.
First baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Here comes Wilson Contreras.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
No, that's a ball.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Two on, 1 out. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Check swing, appeal to first. And he won around. Just enough that time. The 1-2. In the dirt, blocked. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Runners at first and second with one gone. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
2-2 now. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Fights it off, he'll see another. That one just misses. 3-2 now.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
First inning and already up to 23 pitches. He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Clips the outside corner. Strike one. Two on, 2 outs. And that one is popped in the air. Shallow center. Base hit. The throw home. Not in time. He's safe with the play. We're tied at 1.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
First and second, 2 outs. Caleb Durbin will hit next. That clips a corner. Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count. That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, all even at 1 apiece. Back here in Boston, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And a strike. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Oh, 0-2 now.
Nope, outside.
Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out.
Batting 7th, second baseman Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Hey!
Tied up here in the early going. Foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. The 0-2. And that one almost got him.
Oh,
In the air, left side. Durant turns to the right on the move. Fielding for the wall. Makes the catch and foul ground.
Batting 8th, left fielder Jose Caballero.
Now the left fielder, Jose Caballero. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. That one's upstairs, ball 1. On the ground to third. And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting 9th, catcher Austin Wells.
Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. Gonna count 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And down on strikes. Third out, and that ends the frame. We go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Bottom half of inning number 2. So stepping in for Boston, Anthony Siegler.
Anthony Siegler.
Just
high.
missed. Fastball for a strike. And the count even at 1. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Right through there for a strike. One and 2 now. Stays alive. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that one is lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 8th, catcher Carlos Narvaez.
This one in the air, right field. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. So he just clears the wall, and the Red Sox jump in front. It's 3-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Now, Marcelo Meyer. High fly ball down the left field line. And it bangs off the monster. The throw in. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
That's in for a strike. Ground ball right side and foul ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
On the ground to first. Rice takes it himself. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Rafaela in the box now. Takes strike one.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Still couldn't catch up to the good velocity, good run. Those last few inches through the zone.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game. Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 5-1.
How in the world did he do that? That pitch was outside the zone, and he still got it out of here.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's Contreras now. Struck out swinging his first time. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And that's a 2-out double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Fouled off left side. Man at second. Got him looking for the K. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-1 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. And we're back here at Fenway Park, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. Just missed.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
The 1-0. Just off the inside edge.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Yes.
That one fouled off. 2-2. On the ground, right side. Siegler throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman Ben Rice.
And he takes a strike. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. That's to third. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Yankees 1. Back in Boston, so stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin.
Third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Yo, 1.
Oh.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
They're being just too aggressive at the plate right now. They clearly wanted to go for it early in this one, but it's mostly just resulted in swings and misses. Maybe it's time to slow things down just a little bit.
Oh.
Gets to it with a slide. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Two down, base is empty. So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez.
Oh.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop Marcelo Meyer.
That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1. Foul ball there. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Now all even up. This one in the air center field. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Yankees 1. Back here at Fenway as we go to the top of the 4th. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
On a line, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position. He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
The Bo Sox leading by 4. Top half of inning number 4. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
So up next, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that drops in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Yankees. They're down 5-1.
Now pitching for the
Pitching
Yankees,
change here,
number
Camilo
75,
Doval.
Camilo
Left-handed batter at the
Doval.
plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Leading off for the Red Sox, designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
In the air, right field, Dominguez. Under it, and there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Nope, that's inside. Nope,
Struggled a
that's
little
off the plate.
bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Comes the 2-2. And
That's
there's the ball. Gets him to chase after that one. Gets to it on to first, but no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout.
Up next,
Well, you
for
don't
the
see it
Red
very
Sox,
often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
One down. Stepping in, Wilyer Abreu. And that
That's
one
the
is
ball.
inside. Outside.
Outside.
Ball 2. And that one fouled off. Two one now. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two now. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Rafaela at first, one gone. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one
Up
out.
next, for the Red Sox, first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Just
Nope, outside.
missed. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The Red Sox trying to break this one open. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a foul ball. What a stop. There's one. Double play.
Ow.
What a twin killing to end the inning. So one hit is all they get. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Yankees 1. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back here at Fenway, ready now for the 5th inning. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Contreras takes it to the bag.
Up
One
next,
away here in
for
the
the
5th.
Yankees, left fielder, Jose Caballero.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. The Yanks down by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hit hard on the ground is short. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And up next for New York, Austin Wells. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
That's a ball. Strike one.
And that's down and away.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
Ball one.
Bounced up the middle. Siegler gets it to first, and that is the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down here 5-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran.
You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Here's a 1-1. And that's a little bit high. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Here we go, Caleb.
Pitch kicks away. No advance, though.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your team really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
Ball.
Now a quick throw to first. And he's back safely. Duran gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering misses. Ball 3. And there's the automatic. Check swing, and he went. And a full count now. Payoff pitch. So
Take your
walk
base.
puts runners at first and second.
Got the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
This is Anthony Siegler, 1 for 2. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Foul, foul.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. That one way inside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Now a pop-up on the infield. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Carlos Narvaez.
No, that's a ball.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Last half of inning number 5.
Nope, that's low.
Outside low. Ball 3.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 on, 1 out. That one ripped but foul. And a payoff pitch. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Camilo Doval departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. David Bednar taking over on the mound.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Strike 2. fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 on, 2 outs. Rolled slowly to first, and a foul ball. Another 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Now this one gets away from the catcher. But all the runners hold. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to short. Volpe there with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a pair. They're up 5-1. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. New pitcher now, Tyron Guerrero. He's been so good against lefties.
No.
And the 1-0.
Nope, that's away.
Guerrero, a righty that throws with power. 35 years old, and he's a native of Colombia. Gets the outside corner with that one. And a foul ball. Not close with that one. Full count now.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Now here is Ahmed Rosario. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Justin Slayton, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Cody Bellinger.
Inside, just missed. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Ball two.
Here's a 2-2. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and that is that. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Yankees 1. Back inside Fenway Park, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Brent Hedrick, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Here comes the 0-1. Just missed.
That's a ball. Ball.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch. Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Ball one.
On the inside corner for a strike. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Two now. And that one missing low. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Abreu stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Line drive, base hit, and that gives Wilson Contreras a chance to hit with 2 out. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
First pitch just misses. center and a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder,
Jarren Duran steps to the dish in a big spot. Hard hit left side. They get the force. Out number 3. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Yankees 1. Back here in Boston, top of inning number 7, Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
That's the ball.
The Yankees looking to rally.
Ball 2.
Here's a 2-0. And
Nope,
another
that's high.
ball. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
That one
That's
misses.
low.
So a
Ball
leadoff
4.
walk.
Take your base.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Ball 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Dominguez on at first, nobody out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Got him looking. Now one away.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
1 out man at first. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Check
Ball,
swing.
ball.
He held up. Ball 1. In the air, center field. Rafaela in position. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder, Jose Caballero.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tyron Guerrero will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Justin
Red Sox,
Slayton comes on now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Yeah, there's the strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And they'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And ball one. Inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Now pitching for the
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Brent Hedrick.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Outside corner for a strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. And it's going to stay a strike. So that removes their last challenge. Popped in the air, left field. Caballero under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman, Anthony Ziegler.
That's a ball.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now the catcher up to hit, Carlos Narvaez. He's already homered in this game.
Stay hot up there.
Strike. Woo.
Runner takes off. The 0-2. That one inside. Look out. And now it's 1-2.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Time.
Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now.
For the Red Sox, shortstop Marcelo Myers.
in there for strike one. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Two on, one out.
Oh! No, that's a ball.
Out towards right center field. Dominguez should have this one. He's got it.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter.
So back to the top of the order. And here is Masataka Yoshida.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Oh!
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Now a dive for the tag, and he gets him. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here at Fenway Park, here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off. Slayton fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. And it's even up. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Connolly early. The rookie left-hander appears to be getting going. The 1-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
And although you like the fact that a guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
Oh!
Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
You know, it's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes, and it's having quality misses as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just off the plate rather than over the plate.
Payoff pitch. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
3-2. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Ball one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That's a ball.
Wells gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fastball for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. One away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
One out man at first. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Justin Slayton won't go any further tonight. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the
Connolly
Red Sox.
early on to pitch out of the pen here.
71,
He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. And that's the third out. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Yankees 1. Back now at Fenway. Bottom of the 8th. Cedar Rafaela digs in now.
Nope. Ball one.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to their lead. It's 6-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
That's the ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 2-0 is in for a strike. That one way inside. And that one is inside, and it's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So a man aboard, and up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Ball 1. Nope. Ball 2. Hey!
The 2-1. And that one pulled foul. That's outside. Full count now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three and 2. Payoff pitch.
That's out
And
the corner.
ball 4 to aboard.
Take it back.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. Two on, one out.
No, that's a ball.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Out number 2.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Will
Yankees,
Warren takes over on the mound.
29.
Well, he's been a really
Will
tough
Warren.
guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two on, 2 outs. And he grounds one to the right side. Chisholm. Fires to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Boston with another on the solo blast. Last chance coming up here for the Yankees. And we're back here at Fenway Park. All set to start the ninth in this one. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. The 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tommy Kahnle preparing to come on if needed. Gloves it on the dive to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
No, that's a ball.
The lefty, the 1-0.
No.
Early goes 6 feet 3 inches, 195 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2023. Just missed. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. There's a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
He swings and fouls one off. Hit in the air out to center field. Rafaela settles under it. 2 away down.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Anthony Volpe, 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Volpe wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2 down, nobody on. And right back to the mound. That's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.